Hi everybody, this is Perry, and we're going to do a bass line for Darktown Strutter's Ball in the key of C. We're going to have 4 chords in the first section. In the first section it goes C, D, G, and C, over and over again. That's what we're going to do. C, D, G, C. So the last chord is a C, the first chord is a C. So here we go. We're going to take our index finger, we're going to put it on the 3rd fret, and we're going to take our pinky and put it on the 5th fret. This is the index finger 3rd fret A string, which is the 3rd closest to the floor. Pinky on the 5th fret of the D string, which is the 2nd closest to the floor, the 2nd highest in pitch. So we're going to go back and forth. 3, 5, 3, 5, and this is what we're playing over the C chord. Eventually we'll go to D. This is your index finger now on the 5th fret and your pinky on the 7th fret. So that sounds like this. The next form is for the G chord. Now that one is different. It may be easier for some, harder for others. It's your index finger on the 7th fret and your index finger also on the 5th fret for both, 5 and 5. And you're going to go high to low on this pattern rather than going low to high. So high, low. Now when I say high, I mean pitch. I don't mean elevation, distance from the ground. I mean pitch. This is the higher string. Back to C. So the forms will be C, D, G, C. We're going to do 2 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 D. So I just put a little ending on there. That's great, and that'll sound fine if you play it just like that all the way through with all of the other instruments playing and stuff. That should be just fine. A lot of your songs, that's the best option. The 1, and we'll call this the 1-5, just the plain 1-5, because this is the 1 and the 5. Now what we can do is we can add a passing note, a quick passing note as we transition from chord to chord. So that can be what we're gonna use what we call a chromatic approach note, which is a note that is just 1 below or 1 above the chord that we're heading towards, and it may or may not be in the scale. We don't mind because of where it sits in the rhythm. We can talk about that more in a later video, but what that's going to sound like with the chromatic passing notes will be something like this. chromatic approach notes to me are very important to the bass in, you know, contemporary and even, you know, older contemporary vintage music. I just think that they're, if you can find where those fit and put them into your music, it's a great way of one, you're leading the band to the next chord. Any musician who knows the song or is seasoned in a style, when they hear you moving, they know it's time to change, and you can be sort of the makeshift conductor of your group. Once you start doing it and listening for it, you'll actually hear it happening a lot on the bass lines in a lot of vintage music. Also, I think it just makes your bass lines sound a little bit more blue or jazzy, which, yeah, you know, I certainly like that. So let's do a few more of those, and then we'll wrap it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3. Three, 4, 5, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3. And those numbers I was saying there were talking about the frets. Okay, I'm just gonna give the chromatic moments a little bit more of kind of a wiggle to them, using some ghost notes and a little bit of swing. So I'll go. Stauffer, I guess, and that is video number 1 for the uke bass. This is a really fun instrument. I just want to add, and I'm going to do another video about how to tune up your Ohana OBU 22 or OU 22, just to make it a little nicer. One of the things I did here is I've got a foam mute here, which keeps the notes from ringing together. I've also done some other things to kind of dress it up so the sound's a little tighter, a little cleaner. It's a beautiful instrument right out of the box, but there are a couple of things you can do, and I will cover those at a later time. Thanks for coming by. See you soon.